up, what up, what up? It's your man, Alvin Majette, better known as Notch Bartender here, and this is another episode of what? Conversations with a Bartender. You already know. So look, man, it's Saturday night. I'm in a foreign land, y'all. I ain't even gonna tell you where I'm at, but I'm in a foreign land right now. You know what I'm saying? But it's a special night tonight. I feel real honored. I got my cousin, my brother, my people, my love.
Yo.
Everything, you know what I'm saying, that I can even doggone describe right now is just the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just the shit. So before I even doggone introduce him, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell you about my day. You know what I'm saying? Basically. So my day was I got to my people crib, seen my folks, seen my family, and kicked it a little bit. I kicked it with my family, kicked it with my folk, and went over to see some aunts, you know what I'm saying? Went over to do my thing, and then I got to my folk crib, man, and I waited on my family to get home from work, of course. It's Saturday, my people, you know, they work. So I went over there, man, and waited on him to get to the crib. We went out. As soon as he got to the crib, we went out. We said, we're going to make it a good night. We're going to eat good. We're going to drink good. We're going to do a show. And we just gonna doggone kick it. So that's what we doing. So we went to the grocery store. We went to the liquor store. Man, we went, this is what we did. We went to the damn shit. We went to the grocery store.
We went to the liquor store first.
We went to the liquor store first. Then we went to the grocery store. Then we went to the wine store. You already know. So
that's top-notch bartender.
Hey,
you know?
That's what we do.
You gotta hang out with the top-notch bartender. You gotta treat them right.
So we went to all three places. Of course, we got everything. We said, look, tonight we're going to do a show about some wine. We're gonna do a wine tasting, and tomorrow we're gonna do a show about some cocktails. Why not? You know what I'm saying? So we went to the liquor store, and this is what we picked up at the liquor store. All right? So y'all know, if you know me already, I'm not a big fan of the so-called flavored liquors, but I got some fam, my cousins, they wanted the doggone take it back to some years ago and reminisce a little bit. So we picked up some Absolute Citron. We picked up some of that. We picked up some Tito. You know how we do.
Can't go wrong with
Can't
Tito.
go wrong with Tito. And then look, man, I'm not for sure about this, but it looked good. But it's some Absolute strawberry.
You got a red shirt on. And
yeah, we're going to see what we're going to do with this Absolute strawberry, y'all. We're going to see what we can do. So we picked up that at the liquor store because we're going to do a show tomorrow about cocktails. And I wanted the doggone, basically, kind of like entertain my fam. I wanted to entertain my fam, do some cocktails for them, and what their flavor profile was. So one of them flavor profile was the Absolute Citron, and the other one was the strawberry. He said he wanted something real easy drinking, real light, real crisp. I said, okay, we'll make that happen. So when we left the liquor store, we went to the grocery store.
Yeah.
All right, so for dinner, y'all.
Fresh food.
Yeah, everything fresh.
Gotta eat fresh food, folks.
Yeah, everything fresh. So we went to the liquor store. Then we went to the grocery store. So I told my cousin, look, man, you hosting me. I don't need you to do nothing, man. Look, I take care of dinner. Like I'm gonna do dinner. So we did a shrimp Alfredo. I did a shrimp Alfredo from scratch. Of course, we didn't use no jar stuff. We doggone took it.
Scratch.
We took it from the scratch, and it was delicious. You know what I'm saying? We paired it actually. Ooh. So look, my cousin now we went to Total Wine, so we was like, look, man, I already knew what we was gonna drink, what kind of wine we was gonna drink, but I asked one of the wine guys at Total Wine, look, what you think? So for just cooking alone, while we was cooking and listening to music and just vibing, we drunk some man, what is this? Some
Pinot Grigio.
With some Pinot Grigio, but it's some Kippleweiser.
Very
couple.
Good.
I'm sorry, Kippleweiser. I've never heard of this, but actually, the wine steward at Total Wine, he the one suggested it because I asked him. I said, "Look, man, I'm having this for dinner, but I want to drink while I'm cooking. So what do you suggest?" And he was like, "Look, I suggest this right here while you're cooking." So this right here is a Pinot Grigio. It was some Kippleweiser. So I didn't introduce him before, but I'm gonna introduce him now because he drank some of it. So if you don't know, man, this is one of my cousins, man. My blood,
First.
my love, my brother, everything, man. This is my boy. This is my dog. This is my road dog. This is my, you know what I'm saying? You already know, man. My homeboy, my cuz, my blood.
Blood.
Mr. Tabron Lewis, better known as Mr. Bone around here in his parts. T-Bone, that's what we do. So I look, he had the wine also, the Pinot Grigio, while we was drinking. So since I done introduced Mr. Bone, what you think about the Pinot Grigio?
Man, I was real skeptical about the Pinot Grigio. Couple of reasons was,
why is that?
I don't really mess with the Pinot Grigio, man, because I'm usually either a Cabernet or I'm more of a Moscato kind of guy.
Okay,
you know?
Moscato.
Yeah. And you know, because this Pinot Grigio right here, it's like everybody starts to flock to it because of musicians.
Yeah.
You know, what is his name? The Baby.
The Baby.
He's got a lyric in there where he puts it on, and you know, and however, tasting this tonight, I'm kind of feeling like a rock star.
So it sounds like Mr. Bone, like the Pinot Grigio that we were drinking.
Yeah.
Look, that was just leading up to dinner. So I cooked a shrimp Alfredo. It was delicious.
Magnifique.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever he said. So that's what we did, and we drank that before. But then for dinner, we actually paired that with a Cloud Break Chardonnay, a 2019 vintage.
Cali.
Cloud Break Chardonnay. Look, so this one right here, man, it was real buttery, had some oak tones, had some vanilla tones to it, creamy. Real nice. I mean, it was real nice to go with the pair with the shrimp Alfredo. I mean, I must admit. I mean, it was a real good. What you think about it?
If you really know your foods and your taste, if you're drinking right with it, you'll find something in the back of your jaw.
The back of the jaw.
In the back of the jaw, and that thing was hitting every time.
It's hitting.
We hit it. We could pull the glass.
Hey,
we hit it.
All I can say is both bottles empty.
It intensified the
both
food.
Bottles empty. So
there was an intensification of the food, man. Where
that's what we was doing.
Listen, when you sipped it, it was like, oh my God. You was like, damn, the bartender and the cook.
Look,
is slamming.
So
It's slamming.
I wasn't even bartending tonight. I did do some wine pairings, but I did cook.
Top notch bartender.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good, I must admit. But look, right now, dog, this is what we're doing. We're gonna do a wine review. So we drunk Chardonnay, we drunk Pinot Grigio. We're gonna put those aside. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty good. Both of them had some fruit tones. The Pinot Grigio was real clean. You could tell it was probably fermented in some steel barrels or something, but it was real clean. It was real citrusy. Had some fruit tones, of course, of apricot. It had some melon. Had some cantaloupe. You could taste all of that in that Pinot Grigio. You did taste the cantaloupe. Yeah. So you could taste all that in the Pinot Grigio. The Chardonnay was buttery, had some oak. You could tell it was actually fermented in some oak barrels. So it take on some vanilla tones, some vanilla aromas, of course. But it was really good, real buttery, real silky across the palate.
It made the food.
It complemented the food. It enhanced the flavors of the food. It definitely brought out some of the Parmesan flavors of the cheese and everything. So that was good. But tonight, for the review, we doing a red. We switching over to a red, y'all.
We had our waters though.
We had our waters. We drinking our waters and everything. So we switching over to a red. So tonight, as far as our red, we are drinking a Cabernet. It is a Overbrook Cabernet, not from Napa Valley, but Sonoma Valley, the other side of town. You know what I'm saying, in Cali. So that's how we doing it tonight. So
things always different on the other side of town.
Always different on the other side of town. So look, this is what we're gonna do. We ain't gonna be long, but I wanted to get my cuz to be able to taste some wine, be able to review it, be able to talk about it, see what he think, and then while we doing that, I'm gonna interview him. Of course, we gonna get into some deep conversation because this is conversation with a bartender. So, you know, we gonna get it in. So we're gonna do a little something. But for right now, we're gonna pour these. I already done opened it. I ain't about to waste time on that right now.
You're not wasting no time.
Let me get your glass, cuz.
I'll get mine first. Right?
Look, let me get mine. Look, cuz ready. Look, he ready. And we ain't gonna do just no taste. We gonna actually drink some. We gonna drink some. Don't pour me some. Gotta smell it first.
Oh, did y'all hear that? Did you hear how he poured it?
All right, so of course of the tasting, we gonna see how it smell. So cuz you tell me what you get from the smell. Now take your time, close your eyes, do what you gotta do. What you think of the smell? What you think of the aromas? And tell me what you get from it. Take your time.
I smell burgundy.
Burgundy. Burgundy.
And it's not the color burgundy.
It's like some type of grape or
it's a burgundy grape. It's like the dark, rich grape.
Something
that,
rich.
like with the you get off the back of your grandma vine back in the day.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That's what you get. What else you get?
I'm gonna sip this because I want to get the full. I want to get the full. My taste bud got to go with my nose. You know, I got to put both of them together.
Okay. Tell me what you get.
I get a mixture that it's almost like a it's like a dark grape. Just all in all.
Like a dark grape.
Just a dark grape, man. That made you think like, look, you be sitting there like,
hey, he get a dark grape, y'all.
Tell me what you get.
All right, so off the aroma and off the smell, I'm definitely getting some dark fruit. Maybe some black currant, some plum. Like, I'm getting like leather. Like leather. I'm getting some leather. I'm getting some like spice, some vanilla spice, some chocolate.
Okay.
That's what I'm getting actually. off the aroma. You gotta let it be able to hit the back of the nostril.
Back of the nostril.
You gotta let it hit the back of the nostril, the back of the throat. When you soaking it in, when you smelling it, it's gonna smell a little different when you think about it. When you close your eyes and really think about it. So I'm gonna take this a little. I'm gonna take a little taste. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you right now what I get. The tannins in this is not very bold. It's medium tannins because it's not really puckery. It's not like real dry. It's not like
no, it doesn't. It doesn't.
It's not. It's not like pow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not bold like that. The tannins are real medium.
It doesn't dry the back of your tongue.
It doesn't dry the back of your tongue out, but it does have some fruit tones to it.
And it's a Cabernet.
It's a Cabernet. It does have some fruit tones. It's a Sonoma. So I've drank some Sonoma wines, and it's definitely different compared to some Napa Valleys. But this one right here is definitely soft with tannins. Not even gonna say soft, but medium tannins. It's fruit forward. When I say fruit forward, I mean you can definitely taste the plum. You can taste the black currants. You can get some vanilla out of it. It tastes like some spice. You definitely get some spice to it. I'm getting leather. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting like leather. Like I don't, if you.
I see what you're saying, leather. Mm-hmm.
If you smell leather, some fresh leather, and on the back end, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting leather.
Well, where's that come from? Where's that come
from? A lot of wines, most wines, red wines, they're fermented and they're aged in barrels, oak barrels. Okay. And oak barrels take on a lot of flavors. So you talking about a tree, right? Okay, oak. So you're taking on maple, you're taking on vanilla, you're taking on chocolate, you're taking on so many different flavors. And that's what gives off. And the more it age, the more flavors. The longer it ages, the more flavors it takes on, and that's where you get all these different robust flavors in this wine. Okay. So that's how you get that right there. Okay.
He just taught me something. Just listening to him and listening to what he told me is. Now I know what I'm smelling.
You try to get you try to get it from the back of the throat, basically.
Back of the nose.
Yeah, back of the nose. And you try to just open your mind up to so many different things, just not tasting grapes.
Actually, even when you smell it, right, it's almost like it opens your windpipes.
Because you got to understand, these grapevines that they grow these grapes on has been sitting in this type of soil. They sit in certain types of soil, right? And this soil takes on so many elements of natural life. You gotta think, natural life. Everything that goes in this ground, they take it on. So whether it be these grapes are getting sat on by bees or whatever the case may be, they getting touched by a lot of things. Okay, so that's why you're getting so many different flavors and aromas of wine. So with all that, man, look, I got my cuz here. Look, my cuz is something special, y'all. Look, he real special. And when I say special is because he's one of those cousins, man, that I always looked up to, especially when we became like adults, and not even adults, but young adults, okay? So we are a year apart. He's ahead of me, 1 year. But he's always been like that dude that always was ahead of his time. You get what I'm saying? He was ahead of his time when we was young. Like when we was young, he's a dude that had the posters on the wall of all the hot rappers. You know what I'm saying? He the dude that had the posters on the wall of all the hot doggone NBA players.
Jay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he was a little bit ahead of his time, and he had to grow up a little bit faster than a lot of other of our peers and a lot of our family members. He had to grow up a little bit faster. So I wanted to bring him on. I wanted to interview him, and so he can give a little bit of information about him and how he, you know, came from one place and went to another and came up out of some of his struggles. And, you know, so real quick, it's not going to be a long interview.
You'll catch it in the book.
You catch it in the book. But straight off, man, look, this is my cousin Tabron Lewis, a.k.a., like I said, Mr. Bone. And I don't know where he got the bone from. I guess the bone, but I know he played football, so I don't know if he was like a heavy hitter or something. But
that's exactly where I got it from. The
football. But we'll get into that. But what's good though, man? What's good? We done ate dinner. We done ate dinner. We done did all of that. We done had a couple of bottles.
Oh, a couple. We done had a few of them things.
Yeah, man. How's everything, man? How's life, man?
Man, life is grand. I can't complain. I have no complaints. I got my cousin right here. He's bringing nothing but energy and good life.
That's how we do.
You know what I'm saying?
We keep it top notch.
I just been loving how we've been going back and forth on how, you know, the growth of boy to man.
Yeah, man.
You know, and just sitting here and like, even when you called me a few days ago and said, hey, yo, Bone, I'm gonna I'm gonna come through. Yo, I want to interview you. I'm like, dang, that's cool. That's what's up. And one of the great things about it is that, like, I was watching you from a distance and not always, like, you know, giving you feedback in your first couple of hits. And I thought about it. I was like, yo, what? I was supposed to come to Raleigh and pop off with you. I was supposed to come and chill with you and stuff. That was supposed to be the first time, but however, you where we at now, and
you know how we do.
Yeah, and it's just like,
well, look, I appreciate everything. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying?
A little bit more.
Yeah, do your thing. I appreciate you. You know, doing this for me, man. I appreciate you hosting. I appreciate everything, man. So getting right into it, man. I mean, yeah, of course, man, of course. So getting right to it. So, man, Tabron or Bone is my first cousin. He is my biological mother, my mother's sister's son, youngest child.
Baby boy.
The baby boy. And we a year apart. So we always been together like brothers, basically, man. Growing up, every summer I was in his town, you know what I'm saying? And we was just growing up, basically. You know how you do with your first cousin, man. You know, especially with your first cousin, that's your best friend.
You got a special bond with, yes, sir.
You gonna rock. So that's what he was, man. But, you know, we had a lot of similarities. We had a lot in common. You know, we did the sport thing, you know, everything, man. But his life actually kind of took a turn from mine.
Right.
And we kind of like had different lives, you know, when it came to after high school. So I just want to, you know, ask him a couple of questions about after high school. So, Bone.
Yeah,
your senior year, high school. Matter of fact, let's go back up. Your junior year, high school. Superstar. You playing basketball, you playing football. Now I'm gonna tell you, Bone was a basketball. He was the man in basketball. He played it all. He played against the big names. He played against AI. He played against doggone KG. You know, he played against doggone Vince. He played against all the big names during that doggone 93, 94, 95. era. You know what I'm saying? Like all the big names. Trajan Langdon, the Alaskan Assassin. He did it all. So he played ball, he played football. So tell me a little bit about that, man. Tell me a little about your athletic career and how that panned out for you.
Athletic career and how it panned out for me. Athletic career and how it panned out for me, man. It was one of the all-time greats and all-time highs and all-time lows. You know, you go from being a local superstar to being for my sake, I became a father at 19.
Oh,
you know,
so father at 19.
Father at 19.
So you was fresh out of high school.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My first child was my baby girl. Well, my oldest girl. You know, and she's something else. She paid me into the dude I am.
All right, so hold up. So 19.
Mm-hmm.
Did you already finish school by then, or were you still in school, or how did that work?
School had been finished.
Okay.
You know.
So you was an athlete, dude. You was an athlete. So what happened? Why didn't you? Because this is the thing, man. Mm-hmm. Whether y'all know it or not, man. Look, my cuz was an athlete. I'm talking about like shit. D1 athlete, basketball, football. He was the D1 athlete, the prototypical athlete that you would want. The 6'1", 6'2", fucking athlete, long arm, let's get it. I'm a hoop, I got hops. He had it all. So what happened, like, you played football, you played basketball, you was great in both. What happened?
What happened was, I was told a long time ago, even before that, my grandma, my dad's mother, man, I'm gonna tell you some crazy stuff, and it comes to me all the time now. That's like one of the things. When I was 9 years old, we was on the side of the house, and she told me I was gonna be the one. I said, I'm gonna be the one? And she said, yeah, you're gonna be the one. She said, you're gonna be the one to keep the name strong. I said, huh? And that's where it started off. Started off there, man, and I graduated. After I graduated, man, I had my daughter, and then after my daughter, I had my next kid a year after. It was almost like a raindrop. You know, you get one, you're gonna get two.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, I had a great father in my life, man, where I was raised up in a mom and pop's crib. I had a black father who was an educator, a loving dad, provider. I mean, everything that every young black man should have, or every young child should have.
Yeah.
So
so you had
when I had my hiccup early, I felt like I could be like my dad right away. So I forgot. I pushed my college and all of that other stuff aside.
You basically pushed everything aside and decided, I'm gonna be a man. I'm gonna be a daddy and do what I gotta do. I'm gonna forget my dreams.
Yeah, man. I mean, cause
my sports dream, my ambition is to be a star or to go to school, to be an athlete or whatever. And you put that aside to,
like many of us. And that's the great thing about it, is that like I'm not singled out as one, because I look at myself and my endeavors as like, you know, my kids, all of my kids, man.
So how many kids you have?
I got 8. 8 children.
Whoa.
8.
Whoa. 8.
All of them, man.
Hold up. If you don't mind me asking, I already know. But how old are you?
I'm 44 years old. I'll be 40.
Ooh, and you have 8 kids.
8 kids.
Wow.
I'll be 45 July 30th. Yeah.
Wow. So, with your 8 kids, man, and speeding up to like now, like not even speeding up to now, but throughout the years, man, how you maintain that? Like, how you even? We talking about like
How I maintain.
so how old is your oldest and how old is your youngest?
My oldest is 26 this year, and my youngest will be 13 this year.
Wow, that's a big
loop. So, but you gotta look at them. What's in the middle? I got 25, 2 of them, a month apart.
You been playing.
I wasn't playing, man. I was doing, I like to say the universal work, because all of my children have a unique human skill of love and understanding. My children are gorgeous. All of them special.
All right, so you got 8. Let's run it down. You say you got 26
Cache
to
25s.
13.
Yeah.
All right, so let's run it down. 26, boom.
Cache.
All right, next one.
225.
Two. Hold up.
A month apart. I just said that. A month apart.
Hold up.
You know that.
You know that.
You know that.
25 years old.
They'll be 25 years old in less than a month and a half.
Oh my God! So which one of those? All right.
Tashin.
So we got Cassie, Tashin, and
Ray.
Yup. Ray. All right. So Ray and Tashin, they be 25.
They're a month apart.
They're a month apart.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So then you got what?
Joshua.
How old is Joshua?
Joshua will be 20. Joshua, how old will you be? Me and Joshua, we just hooked up.
All right, so you just hooked up with
That's
Joshua.
That's my son, man. That's my tallest.
Okay, he's the tallest.
He's a hell of a rapper. I mean, this dude is brilliant. He definitely knows how to talk.
Okay.
He reminds me of me, and like we just hooked up like for the first time, and he'll be 22 his birthday.
22. All right.
22 his birthday.
So you got 26.
June 9th.
26, 25, 22.
26.
25.
225, so we're going to say 50.
Yeah, all right. Then 22.
22.
All right, so then we got what?
I got Darius. He comes. He'll be
Darius,
he'll be 20 his birthday. Darius will be 20 his birthday.
Darius will be 20 his birthday. Okay, Darius, he the one who played football. Quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He was the ladies. He was the ladies' man.
I say more of he was an entertainer, man. He reminded me of Uncle T, my bubba and shit. He took that entertainment stuff. He takes that real serious.
Okay.
Acting. He was always in plays, man.
Okay.
He did some hella plays, man. He was in Beauty and the Beast. He was in man.
All right, so we got.
That's Darius. He'll be 20 September 23rd.
We got
Cache,
Tashin, Ray, Joshua,
Darius, and we got Tybrin.
That's my man.
That's your man's.
That's my man.
Yeah, Tybrin. That he is spitting image of you, dog.
That's my man. That's my man. Look, remind me. That's my man. What you don't know, Tybrin is my man. Okay.
That's good stuff. Tybrin.
It's my dog right there, okay?
Tybrin is, he'll be 18 May 23rd. That's why y'all have a lot of...
man.
You see what I'm saying? That's why y'all got a lot of similarities.
All right. So then we got Tybrin, then we got who?
We got, oh my God, where am I at? Call them out. We
on the 7.
We're on 7. Well, we got X. We got Trend.
Trend.
We got Trend.
Trend
getting ready to go. Trend be 15.
Trend be 15.
No, she's 15 now.
She's 15 now.
Yeah, sweet 16 this year.
Trend. Shout out to Trend. Okay.
Trend balling.
That's my girl.
She gonna get her permit this
Trend, like, look, man, I ain't got time for y'all. I'm doing my thing. Leave me alone. Don't come to my room. Don't open my door.
None of that.
None of that. Like, I'm doing my thing. I'm going to handle it. I'm going to handle it. You ain't got to worry about me, Mom. You ain't got to worry about me, Pops. I'm going to do my thing.
She worries Tyron.
Oh, because Tyron got the L's.
Yeah, he got the L's. But Trey go get a permit next week.
Oh, he got the L's. All right, so we got Trent.
And last but not least.
All right, so number 8.
That's my baby girl.
Baby girl.
Both of them are baby girl, but my baby girl is Olivia.
Olivia.
Yeah.
How old is Olivia?
Olivia is 12. She'll be 13 this year.
12. 13 this year.
This year going on 33.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Man, you got them spread out.
Yeah, man. I've been blessed, man. I've been able to, I have grown every 5 years. Sometimes it was rapid every 2 years. And I was wondering, why in the hell is it me? You ever thought about that? Why me? And then I sit there and I say, okay, why not me? Man, listen, I wouldn't change a thing in the world for the love I got and for the love I received.
Kids, everything, man.
Oh, man.
I feel you, man. 8 kids, look.
Oh,
I got
man.
3, man. I got 3, so I can imagine 8.
Oh, man, that's all I can say.
Look, I love my kids to death, man. They number 1 for me, of course. Number 1 for me, man. I love all 3 of them, you know what I'm saying? But 8.
8, man, and it's the crazy.
That's like a basketball team.
Half football team.
That's a basketball team and a bench.
So fuck with me. I mean, I apologize.
It's all good. We adults on here, bro.
Okay, so do this for me then. When you see that, and it's a lot of us that have that.
So all right, so tell me this. All right, all 8. You got 8 kids. You know, some families, man, they have drama. They have, you know, people that don't like this person and all that. You got 8, man. Like, you got 8 that actually.
All of it, man. We got a chat.
You talking about 13 and up? So, like.
We got a chat.
Any issues? Like,
the only issues is, man, that, you know, we can't get together enough.
Can't get together enough. Everybody.
Yeah,
same
because
time.
I'll tell you, this past Christmas, man, was the first time all of my kids, but one, and Ray wasn't able to make it there because he's got his own family now, but I had 7 of my kids in the same house for the first time ever.
So you talking about Ray got? So now you talking about grandkids?
Yeah, man.
So you got grandkids?
I got 3 of them, man.
3 grandkids.
I got 8 kids. I might as well have some grands.
How old is the grandkids, man? Tell us about
RJ.
grandkids. RJ.
That's my first one. That's Ray's boy.
Okay, RJ.
RJ2.
Ray Jr.
Ray Jr.
Boy, Ray Jr.
RJ, and I got Avery. I got Avery.
Avery. Okay, Avery.
That's Tashin boy.
Tashin.
He just turned 2 in December.
Okay.
So RJ on his way to 3, and them boys on the way to 3.
Okay.
And then I got my baby grandbaby Tristan. That's. Now look, I ain't gonna say nothing, cause look, them my babies, RJ and Avery, but Tristan, he came early. He came a month and a half early, man, and the boy was like a hand baby. And now when you see him, man, he a giant. It's crazy.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
And he called me yesterday, like my son, Tashin, he was like, they called me yesterday, they was in the mall, and he said, yo, Pops, man, would you please talk to your grandson? I looked out and they turned the screen on him and he talking about pop, pop. I said, boy, y'all must have gonna brainwash that kid.
That, man. So it sounds like you proud of all your kids, man, and all the accomplishments, and
not only am I proud, man, I'm grateful.
All right, so
I'm grateful.
You grateful?
I ain't just proud, I'm grateful.
So tell me this, man. How old are you, man?
I'm 44. I'll be 45 July 30th this year, man.
You got 8 kids, 3 grandkids.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's a blessing, man. That's a blessing.
I'm very fortunate. I wish.
That's a blessing.
I wish young men could understand, young black men, young white men, young any man, if you own up to your thing, you can have your little bounces and you can have your little problems in life. But if you stay true to yourself, bruh, it pays back, man. Stay out of the game. You know the game I'm talking about. And just stay focused. You ain't got to be the fortune millionaire. You ain't got to be all that. You just have to be humble. And love what you got. Love what you got. And that's what I'm on.
Yeah, man.
And look, and I'll take that back to the wine, because look, I love what I got.
Hey, man. So look, y'all. You gotta admit, man, how you gonna get this information and good conversation? Where you gonna get it from? So what I did tonight, y'all, I gave you information about what I cook for dinner, what we drink while cooking dinner, what we drink while eating dinner, what we wine reviewing right now.
After dinner,
we ended up with the red. We done drunk 2 bottles of white. We ended up with the red. You know, so that's what we doing tonight, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. It's another one. It's Top Notch Bartender here, man, with another episode of Conversation with a Bartender. I'm not mixing anything up tonight.
No mixing.
We wine tasting tonight. We wine reviewing, and
it was a hell of a wine review.
It was hella what?
I mean, from the start.
Man, look, hella.
Brother, listen, when we came together and you came together with the meal, I knew the meal. I'm gonna tell you, your meal goes with your wine. So if you're a wine drinker, on your weekends, I'm gonna tell you, because you can't do it every night.
Mm-mm.
You cannot do it every night. It's not financially. We are not millionaires. It's not financially able. However, if you get a chance to get a top shelf beverage, wine, whatever your likes are, if you can do that, find the foods that go with your wine. Put it together.
Yeah,
because you'll find an enjoyment. You'll find a relaxation that you can have conversation with a what? A bartender.
Yeah, man. Look, man. We had the Chardonnay. We had the Pinot Grigio. We ended up with the Cabernet,
and
man.
Drink water. Drink water.
Make sure you drink that water. But we ended up with that. This is another episode of Conversation with a Bartender. I am Top Notch Bartender. You can check me out. I'm everywhere, man. Look, I'm on IG. I'm on YouTube. Look, man. Check me out. I'm everywhere. If you want to get some good tips, holler at your boy. I'm right here, man. I appreciate my man, my cuz, my dog, my road dog. Look, I appreciate him letting me do an interview with him real quick. You already know, tune in tomorrow, man. We doing straight up spirits tomorrow. We doing straight up cocktails
on Sunday. You see how we reversed that though.
There's no wine tomorrow.
I see how you reverse that.
Yeah,
I see that.
Yeah. So, look, man, no wine tomorrow. We straight doggone
NBA.
Tonight, we wanted to keep it classy. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm a classy dude with a little bit of doggone ratchet to me, but I'm good. Mm-hmm. All right? So that's how we do, man. We do wine, we do cocktails, we do food, we do it all, man.
Oakbrook.
That's some good stuff, man. Holla at your boy. Once again, Top Notch Bartender. Look, if you want some wine, check me out on the website. It's www.wineshop@home.com/A-Majet. Once again, it's www.wineshop@home.com/A-Majet.
I'm pushing it.
Look, man.
I'm pushing him because look, he showed me from
get you
start
some good wine
to finish.
We do it all. All right? I sell it all. I do it all. Holla at your boy. Peace up. A-Town down. It's another episode, baby. Holla at your boy.